Satellite uplink. Active.
We have to get Oriel's bow. Why? Because it's the bow of light. Enough said. I could perhaps install a mod that makes the controls better. Switch to that good modern, I mean, VSAD. But let's just enjoy the way it is for now. And by enjoy, I mean suffer. Next we're gonna have to go back to the Catland with the Halls of Colossus. Apparently, there's some drag. It's a spoiler. No, don't. Let's go get that boat right now to the Labyrinth of Skulltrog. Not my favorite province, if you know what I'm saying. Pretty classic for this game. Okay, let's just run through it. East, I wager. East, and no ghosts, no fireball dogs, just trolls, or potentially... Oh, that's a new one. And it's all bad because I don't have the ebony blade. Okay, this is really bad. Potions, don't have any. Steal some from the Mages Guild. Apparently that's what the Mages Guild is there for. Back to the good old saving after every battle. Daggerfall gets better. Let's give Uriel Septim, the 7th, the Fool. Let's give him some time to recover before we come back, shining gloriously. It is good that the tutorial tells you to rest in the little alcoves so that you may be safe from the monsters. And then the game throws at you randomly generated dungeons that have none of these alcoves whatsoever. Yes, the menacing drums. Do they herald mine, doom, or dine? If things weren't so grey, I don't know how I would be able to handle the design of this game. Oh, but there was just 3 people creating this game. Okay, I won't be as harsh. You know, you watch these interviews with these Bethesda people. Somehow, they are making fun of their game for being a bug-ridden mess. And generally being shitty, and you're just like, you know, I get it. You're an okay guy. You did your best. I can't help but love you for it. Ah yes, a Bethesda game, an Elder Scrolls game. It's a fun time, you know? An NPC goes flying into the sky. We had our laughs. No, that is a ghoul. Or not. No, that is not a ghoul. Ghouls moan that they were experiencing their final orgasm before they died. Okay, no exit. The map is here. Oh, that's what it was. That's the sound. That's the traumatic sound of my nightmares. The spiders. Their paralysis. So apparently knights, as well as high elves. Well, I knew it about the high elves, but the knights do get 100% resistance to paralysis. Would have been nice to know. But who am I kidding? 70 Sins is our resident sniper, which means she was always going to be an archer. And that's good, because next time, because she is off the wheel, we are not sending her twice. We will be spared of any future stealth archer playthroughs. And I swear it. Upon this man's corpse. If he was gonna kill me right there, that would have been embarrassing. Well then, where's my map?
You can't hide from me.
And back out of this pixelated mess into another pixelated mess. The darker, the better. At least we won't have to see much of this game. Yeah, that's great. Successful. I was successful in being paralyzed. This could have been water too. That would have been even better. Anytime, any day now. Or perhaps never. This is exactly what I love about this game. This is exactly what I love about not being a knight. You are gonna get it. You are gonna get it, friend. How about that? Don't do it again. This is a bad spot. Where are all those famous secret doors? Where is the mage spell that lets you pass through the walls? Where is the ghost that will throw a fireball into my face as soon as I turn the corner. Well, the path is obvious then. I'm experienced with this game enough to say that I'm not going to wander into the fog and find out that I've been bamboozled and ran into a wall. So let's just go back the same way we came. We are getting the bow, and then I'm gonna bow out. The legendary bows lie in the fortress of Heliton, somewhere in the province of Black Marsh. 1 minute you're chilling in an office, another you're just in Black Marsh, drowning in mud. That's how it be. I wonder if Isgrimor, if someone told him that Black Marsh exists, just turned back and hightailed it back to Utmora. If only he knew. I'm going to start stealing from the Mages Guild. We're a thief class. Don't know what an archer has to do with thieves, but it's a thief class, and we're gonna use it. 70 Sins has vowed never to return to her old ways ever again. But she is saving Tamriel from this absolute idiot. I don't know what he's planning. This guy, 1 minute he's advising Uriel Septim on how to consolidate and unify the empire. Another, you know, he's impersonating him and letting the empire go to waste. But it was in a service of a Daedric prince. So kinda doesn't make any sense. When you actually look at this guy, whenever he's on screen, you kinda get it, you know, he's just blessed by Sheogorath, let's say. Where did you hire this imperial battle mage of yours? Because Uriel Septim VII, he has quite a streak of finding homeless people on the street and putting them in charge of important missions and quests, and apparently also high imperial positions of prominence. No, you can't do that. Only I am allowed to strike people through the walls. Oh, wouldn't you know? It actually was a shortcut. No, I'm tripping actually. No, it wasn't. It's the green exit that we want. Inside joke. Blue is the one you want to forget. That is because the cannoli is yellow. It's where we extract the oil necessary to power our bodies. But the forget-me-nows, a special strain of KNA flower, which I invented, those are very much always blue. A little mythology tidbit of the SonnenSeele to placate the masses starved for lore. All in due time. Just throwing a little teaser. Well, good for him. How are compasses even allowed to work? The game likes to generate spiders. Not usually, but when you're in the water, definitely. You want to play on easy? Play a mage. You want some challenge? Play a warrior class. You want to make sure you want to finish this game ever? Play a thief class. But, well, we got an archer. So I guess it could have been a lot worse. And 70 Sins can handle it. She's one of the SonnenSeelen, or, as you know, the denomination that I personally do not like, that I have not invented, and that we've been called by those normies out there in the desert, the spine snappers. Alright, floor number 4. Ariel's bow, guarded by a zombie, here in the walls of shit. With reverence. I would take that with a grain of fire salt. Let's read the lore. Ariel's bow appears as a modest elven longbow, but it one of the mightiest weapons ever to exist in Tamriel's history. Allegedly created and used like its sister Ariel's shield by the great elvish demigod, the bow can turn any arrow into a missile of death and any wielder invulnerable to any lesser attacks. How does the bow achieve that? Just light, shining light into the opponent's eyes? I can do that on my own. Without Oriel's power behind it, however, the bow uses its own store of energy for its power. Once exhausted of this energy, the bow will vanish and reappear wherever chance puts it. Its most recent appearances have been subject of gossip for hundreds of years. I will appear whenever I want. I think this bow will not be as naughty after this, once it has tasted the shit stains on the walls of a Black Marsh dungeon. I think this bow will think about randomly reappearing next time. Cute. This man is going to tell me, I will fix your bow for 1,000 gold in 30 days. Instead, I will offer him my counter offer of 1 gold. And he, being a vaccinated NPC, will accept my offer, not knowing that he's actually a poor guy in a bugged game. And he will of course say, I will do it for 1 gold, but you have to give me 34,000 days to do it. And I will say yes. And then I will come back in 12, and he'll be like, well, that was quick. I don't feel a year older. He's just kidding. He enjoys fixing stuff for free. It's not like he ever leaves to eat or drink or do anything at all other than hammer a piece of metal. So I'm not abusing anyone, okay? He likes it, and I give him more metal to hammer upon. This guy's so metal, actually, that in order to refill the enchantments on the legendary weapons, he just hammers it, mashes the magicka, we actually didn't see him at all today. There was 0 deaths experienced or recorded. What is he doing now? No, unacceptable. You can't just throw a tantrum whenever I say I don't care about you. Which game do I have my eternal sight set upon? The duty of the light is as well to illuminate the darkness. So we will be, mayhaps, looking at some real degeneracy next time. I will dip our toes into a more modern sense of gaming. Mainly so I can just point and laugh at people inferior to myself. Very well, Imperial Province. Not a temple. Though it is tempting to just go in and start stealing. I do not consort with the Aedra. And what are they gonna do if I steal from their temples? Nothing. They don't do anything. They're planets. These idiots got tricked to become planets. Not that the Daedra are any better, of course. Oh man, I'm not playing this game with you. You know it. I know it. We both know it. How many times? How many times do I have to repeat myself? A single. One day. Goodbye. Quality of an inn goes down proportionally with the amount of time it forces you to wander through its labyrinthine halls and listen to that obnoxious goddamn bard song. Here you go. I will trust you implicitly with this legendary weapon. 10,000. How about no? I can't afford that. Please. 1 gold. I will trust you with this legendary weapon for 1 gold. Yes? You wouldn't sell it. You don't go out, loser. How long did you say? Was it? For that 1 gold? 34,000 days? No, surely not. It was, remind me. Oh, it was 12 days. I will spend those days in drunken reverie at an inn. And by drunk, I mean drunk on my own sense of superiority. Yes, I'm that type of guy. Fuck you. Somerset I've only. What else? What else, please? What else? Somerset is going to sink. There's a plague in Skyrim. There's a plague in Black Marsh. Oh, Morrowind is doomed to wither away from plague and pestilence this year or next. My opinion is good riddance. Alright, lady. Yeah, you know. It's you saying that. I'm not the one getting cancelled. Anyway. Who else? Who else is getting the plague? Please. Oh, Hammerfell. But the harvest looks good. What the fuck? That slimy, metal, hammering, spineless, bastard, blacksmith piece of shit. He sold my bow! Hey, listen. I've been wondering something. Is there plague in elsewhere? Or elsewhere? Or literally elsewhere? I guess not. But we are getting the Necromancer's Amulet. Okay, you. You look good. That's why I approached you. Where is this inn? This is what a based man looks like. This man is dangerous. We should do something about him. You can't pay the Dark Brotherhood enough to assassinate this absolute demon. That'll be it. Next time, we're getting the Necromancer's Amulet. Then, off to beat this old man. Goodbye.
Me?